Hey, what's up guys, it's Jake aka Tag, and today we're back at it again with the fastest viable giant cycle deck in Clash Royale. This giant deck is coming in at 2.6 Elixir with the fast cycle of Skeletons, Ice Spirit, Log, and Zap. We have double win conditions in this deck with the giant and the miner. And the best part about this deck is we're able to finish off games super quickly with our triple spell and miner. Our fast cycle allows us to constantly get back to chip damage, and our opponent will not be able to stop us. So let's go jump straight into some games and assert some dominance with the fastest cycle giant deck in Clash Royale right now. And you guys can support me in the shop by using creator code SirTag. By using creator code SirTag, I get a percentage of all money spent at the shop at no extra cost to you. It allows me to dedicate more time towards my videos, and I really appreciate it. So we got a game against Eduardo. We're gonna sauce out a good luck and we're gonna see what's up. Definitely want to go for Skellies in the back before we figure out what he's got. I don't really want to drop our giant. Go for my Mega Minion in the back. And if he goes balloon opposite lane, we can just fireball it, so it's not going to be that big of an issue. He's going to have Valkyrie. So when we see Valkyrie, it's probably going to be the Bomb Tower Magic Archer deck, which we can just fireball the Magic Archer every time. It's really, really good for us, actually. Yep, there it is. Exactly as we anticipated. I was able to know what this deck was after seeing the Valkyrie and the Skeletons, because this deck is one of the most meta decks in the entire game. So it's pretty obvious what he was going to be running. I can zap this, so then I think that the wall breakers will die to the miner, and then the tower retargets onto the miner instead of the Mega Minion, so maybe the Mega Minion gets a hit on the tower. That was such a good zap, baby. Let's get it. Oh, we got a tornado from him. This is magical, man. I can't believe how good of a start that was. Knowing exactly what he had, taking advantage of it, going in for the zap, and baiting out a 3 elixir cost unit just to counter that. Our Skeletons are not going to die the miner, so they're going to be able to prevent more miner chip damage. I know it's really weird, but if you let the miner lock onto your tower and you don't catch it with the Skeletons, you get more value from the Skeletons. Assuming you don't have something to kill the miner afterward, after the Skeletons die to the miner, it's better to just let the miner connect to your tower before dropping the Skeletons. That is something that I learned when I was playing 2.9 in Expo. But there we were just trying to catch it. Doesn't really matter. He's going to go in for Magic Archer again because that's what he has to do. If he drops Skeletons, we just zap them. And the Bomb Tower is going to give him a nice Elixir trade, but he's going to poison a Mega Minion because he doesn't have any way of stopping it, right? He's only got Magic Archer, and Magic Archer gets fireballed. So therefore, he's like, what do? I have to poison or Tornado, and that's quite miserable for this dude. I just want to go in for a Log, an Ice Spirit, and then maybe get down a Mega Minion here. With the Skeletons, I can just stop everything. I went in for the Mega Minion for reassurance, just to make sure that the miner wasn't tanking for it much longer. And now we're able to spam even more. I know that he's only going to have, like, Magic Archer, so let's go in for a miner in the spot that he would have to Magic Archer. And because he's not able to do that, the miner is going to get a lot of chip damage. We just zap the Skeletons again. The tower retargets from the Mega Minion and the Giant right back onto the miner instead. And then he's forced to drop another Valkyrie that isn't able to allow him to apply any aggression. In fact, if he goes in for wall breakers, we can just go for a fireball on top of everything. He's going to like to go in for a poison, which is an overcommitment in my opinion because it does not kill the Mega Minion. So he's forced to go for a Magic Archer here, but it's going to be lining up with a Giant and not the Mega Minion. So then I can go for a Log to go kill his Magic Archer, hit the Skeletons, and also have our Giant have an expedited push towards this tower. So this game is going according to plan. It could not go much better than this. We're able to go for another set of Skellies in back, going for a Giant at the river. This deck is actually ridiculously good in the meta. I thought it was going to be a meme. I thought we were going to struggle to have wins here, but wow, we're beating the best deck in the game right now. I think that the deck that he's running is the best deck right now, and our deck hard counters it. I never thought that it would beat the best deck in the game, but it does. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you and asserting dominance. The deck that he's playing right now is my current ladder deck, but he doesn't have arrows. He's got a Tornado instead of arrows. I still think the arrows variation will get wrecked by our deck too. There is no way for him to kill Mega Minion, and we can just hard counter his Magic Archer easily. And whenever this man decided to drop Skeletons on top of our miner, we were able to get a free zap off to retarget the tower onto the miner, giving us a whole bunch of extra free chip damage. All right, guys, we got a game where we're gonna sauce out an Ice Spirit and a good luck. And what is this man gonna do? He's just going to eat that like a snack. Aw, I thought that we were going to get that sneaky Ice Spirit chip damage, but he's not allowing it. So I need to go for my Mega Minion in the back here. And it's looking like it might be 2.9. If it's 2.9 and we're running the fastest giant cycle with miner, he is going to be having a rude awakening. So I am really excited. If there's going to be 2.9 Expo, this is the matchup that you guys want when you play this deck. When you're playing the meme machine of 2.6 Elixir fast cycle giant, you need to be playing against Expo because their wildest nightmares will come to reality here. So I can just go in for another Giant and cycle back to it if I want to. I can cycle Skeleton's Ice Spirit to destroy these Archers. The Ice Spirit will be able to tank for the Archers. Then we want to go in for Skeletons right after. Does not get any chip damage on our tower. And we'll see what he does. I mean, we're back to Giant already. So if you want to go for an Expo, you're going to be pretty upset. I know that we can just gradually cycle away with Miner while our Giant's able to tank for the Expo. We're going to be dropping our Miner further away. He's going to have to drop Archers or Skeletons. If he drops Archers, we Log and Zap. Or we just zap the Skellies. I mean, he's just going to allow us to do it. So we're going to cycle our spells now. We're going to cycle Zap for 1 extra minor hit because we stun the tower with it opposed to dropping our log. I don't want to cycle my Giant just because that gives him the opportunity to punish opposite lane. We just want to gradually cycle him out with spells because there's nothing he can do. This is the most miserable matchup he could ever hope for. So we're going to go Fireball his archers. As we said before, if he ever drops them near his tower, they're going to get a Fireballed or they're going to get Log plus Zap so I can cycle back to another Giant. It doesn't matter, man. He's going to go in for another set of Skellies in the back. And he can't hope for any type of aggression because we just have Mega Minion and we cycle our Giant right on top. So he's going to go for a Tesla here. I guess other thing that's really fun about our deck, if we cycle a Giant at the river, we can get back to it by the time he goes back to another Expo. And we can get chip damage with our Miner because he has to drop Skeletons on it, which we can then Zap. And I can go in for a Zap plus Log here. This will be really, really fun. You guys are about to see the magic happen. We can go Fireball these archers, hit the Expo, and hit the tower. So he's not going to do it. I was hoping that he would give me the value. We're just going to chill, go drop our Giant and Mega Minion here, and I can Zap if I need to, but I'd rather just drop Skeletons for a faster cycle. That is going to be a dead Expo for sure. As long as I drop my Zap and get the Mega Minion on top of what it needs to be, we are chilling. So this is really fun, man. This is one of the best matchups you could ever hope for in Clash Royale, not just like for this deck, but for Clash Royale. This is just insane that we got this lucky. We can go for an Ice Spirit again and then go for a Giant at the river as soon as we want. Just dropping it right on top, and then we can Fireball because the Tesla is alive and well. It's not going to be alive for much longer. We go for the Fireball, knock it out, and we can keep cycling Miners because, well, he's not able to get much chip damage if we go in for a Log or a Zap on top of it. And now he's cycled Archer, so he has no way of killing that Miner. He has to get Skeletons down, but they get zapped, logged, or whatever. Don't even need to really care at this point. We can drop Giants at the river and just passively cycle. He's aborted this mission. He's given up. He realizes it's impossible to win. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. So if you guys hate 2.9 Expo, run the 2.6 cycle Giant. Your cycle's faster, so there's no way they're ever going to be able to outcycle your tank deck. I just can't stop laughing because I know when I play 2.9 Expo, I hate these type of matchups more than anything in the world. And now I finally know what it's like to be in the other person's shoes. All right, guys, so we got another game against Nero, and he is going to be saucing out a Bandit right out to open up the game. All right, dude. So you're going to have P.E.K.K.A? That would be awesome to play against P.E.K.K.A. I think we destroy it. We have a really fast card cycle. I'm going to go for a Fireball for some extra value. Knocking the... I think that it's going to probably not be cycling anything in front of this, right? He has a lot of Elixir. He could. Okay, he's going to give us the value. Whew. So, unfortunately, I think that those connect if I don't drop the Skellies. So, yeah, I have to drop something there. I would have loved to just go and passively cycle on offense, but now we're able to translate defense into offense with the Skeleton's Ice Spirit. It's going to have Barrel Bats. We're going to go zap the Bats. The Barrel doesn't even reach our tower. It needs the push of the Barbarian Barrel to get to the tower. Otherwise, a Barbarian cycled at the river or just passing through the river without the push of the Barrel will never reach us. So this is probably going to be a Mega Knight deck just from the looks of things. If I can, I would like to just go for a Skeleton Surround on top of the Musketeer, but if he cycles other stuff, I'll Fireball everything. So, yep, we're going to Fireball everything, then we're going to go in for Skeletons on top of the Muskie, so then it dies, and we're going to just simply ignore the Miner. Because it doesn't really matter to me. The Musketeer plus Wallbreaker is a Fireball value for 6 Elixir for 4 is really, really clean. And then obviously if I'm ever able to go in for Skeletons to finish it off opposed to dropping it on top of the Miner, well, I don't want the Musketeer to still be hitting my tower, so we need to kill it. I'm going to Zap here just because I don't want him to get counter push with that. And then we can go in for a Giant, and we can go in for a Mega Minion and ignore the Bandit really, but just give us counter push because the Mega Minion is able to kill it. We're going to go for Miner right on top of his Muskie. The Muskie should fall, and I think we win the game. Yeah, he's got Mega Knight as we anticipated. I hate playing against this deck because I think it's incredibly skillless. It's just spam, spam, spam. So I really want to beat him here. I'm going to go for a Log. I'm going to go for Ice Spirit, and then we want to go in for, I think, Giant Zap. Giant Zap. The only difficulty is I'm going to have to eat a whole bunch of damage from this Bandit on the other side. It's going to be a 1-0 victory, though, so I can afford to eat this damage right now because I know that I'll never eat that again for the rest of the game. So you guys sometimes have to make concessions when you're playing against skillless spam decks that sometimes do counter you. You just need to make sure that you eat the damage on a side that does not matter. So I'm able to go in for a Log and a Zap. So the Log plus Zap combo is able to kill wall breakers. You don't always have to Fireball them. That's another thing that I like doing. But you can't really rely heavily on Zap plus Ice Spirit. It doesn't do the deed. So we need to go in for a Fireball here at the river, and we should be able to clean house, man. I don't think that he's able to do anything. 15, 16 seconds remaining. I can just go for the Log and Zap to finish off those wall breakers so they don't connect, and we will walk with the W. I would say that he definitely has matchup advantage. As you guys can see, this was a difficult game, and I think I played a lot better than him. So GG, well played, and peace out. Glad to win this. Let's move on to the next one. Let's keep asserting dominance. All right, guys. So we got a game against Mikey. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to see what's up. Definitely want to go for an Ice Spirit to open up the game so we can get that early chip damage, and then we're going to go and passively cycle Skeletons. He's going to have Skarmy, so this might be Lava Clone. That's what I'm expecting, at least. Whenever we see Skarmy, that is my initial suspicion. He could be running something different. Oh my gosh, he's got Knights. So not going to be Lava Clone. Maybe it's going to be Graveyard. Probably going to be a Graveyard deck after we see Skarmy plus Knight. He's going to be going in for a Lava Hound. Oh no, another really gimmicky deck that I wasn't anticipating. The Balloon plus Lumberjack, man. This is going to be difficult, but as you guys can see, if you do not have Mega Minion immediately in cycle, or you need to be able to defend in a very quick scenario, you need to Fireball back that Balloon so it doesn't do a devastating amount of damage to your tower. So we were able to get away with a little bit of value, but still, man, the Miner connected, the death damage, not the best. We can claw our way back, maybe going in for Skeleton's Miner, and then zapping his Skarmy. He's probably going to Skarmy here, right? I want to zap it. There it is. We're going to Skarmy zap immediately, have that little Larry progress towards the tower. The little Larry journey! Oh my gosh, look at that Skeleton. The little Larry that could, guys. He evens out the chip damage and more. We're in a great spot now. Heck yeah, guys. Since he's got Inferno Tower, I could still be in dire circumstances. He's going to go on the left-hand side right now. He's going to go in for the Balloon. I can sense it, boys. So I need to go in for a Mega Minion, and then I need to Fireball everything back. So the Fireball value is absurd, but I need to zap this as well, right? I was just scared of him zapping. I could have zapped the Inferno Tower on offense. I don't want to lose the game because this guy's going to go for a Snowball or a Zap. I really don't want to lose the game because of that. So I want to go for a Log immediately to clean up the Skarmy. Skarmy's out of cycle, so we can go in for a free Miner, but then we're going to be down an Elixir for a spam on the other side. So I'd rather not Ice Spirit here. I want to save the Ice Spirit on defense against the Balloon, so then I don't have to panic zap in case he's going to go and spam me. I might actually just want to wait a little bit. I could Ice Spirit and kill the bats. Okay. I have to log this back and then Fireball. Otherwise the Balloon gets damaged and we can't have that happen. If the Knight gets damaged on the other side, it's fine. It's going to be a 1-0 victory either way. So I want to just go for Skeletons and Miner and zap the Skarmy that he drops on defense. If he doesn't, then we're okay with that. Wants to drop Knight. Still chilling. I'm going to Ice Spirit Mega Minion here. And I expect him to go in for a Balloon on the other side now. We'll see. If he does, he'd be going spamming right into us. So I like it. There we go. We can just cycle back to a Mega Minion now. And this is totally acceptable. We can cycle this right now. It's not going to get a single hit on our tower. And we did a really good trade where I had a bad card cycle. We can now apply aggression with a Mega Minion. And we broke the bad card cycle. Unfortunately for us, he's going to have Valkyrie and he's going to have Knight and Lumberjack. So he's got a lot of answers to catch our Miner. This is one of those matchups that I am not a huge fan of. I think I have to go in for a Mega Minion and Ice Spirit and potentially zap here. Notice how we're kiting everything to the opposite lane? Okay, I don't have to zap. That's going to be fine. It's going to die. It's going to die, boys. He's able to kite everything to the opposite lane so the Lumberjack died and not give him the value that he wanted. Not give him the rage. We're going to go for a Miner here. We're going to zap the Skarmy. Actually, he's not Skarmying, so we're going to zap here instead. And then if we can get him into Fireball log range, we can win this game. Not going to be Fireball log range. We still have to defend. This is tough. I think we want to go for Miner Fireball. Miner Fireball, and then just kill whatever he does. And then zap to finish off the game. Dude, this is such a bad matchup. He had like 3 phenomenal answers to catch our Miner. He had Inferno Tower. Whew, that was really tough. All right, guys. So we got a game here. We're going to sauce out a good luck and we're going to see what's up. This guy's going to go in for Fire Spirits from the Furnace. So we're going to go and log them and hit the Furnace at the exact same time. That is the most efficient way of dealing with it. Unfortunately, he's going to have Royal Giant. So I want to see if I can win this game. It's going to be difficult, though. I know that he's going to have probably Lightning. So our Mega Minion will die very quickly. What the heck? Executioner, Furnace, Royal Giant. Oh, no. I wonder if we're going to be able to outcycle his Furnace and his Executioner here. That would be nice. It's going to be... I can't. I can't deal with this. You have Mini P.E.K.K.A. as well. You really hate tank decks. I feel you, brother. I feel you. I hate losing to Golem as well, my man. We have to eat an Executioner hit, I believe. No, it doesn't get a hit. I'm going to go on the left-hand side and go for a Giant plus Mega Minion. This is the hardest counter deck I've ever played in my entire life. He's got Executioner Tornado with Mega Minion counter. Probably about to happen right now. He's going to drop something on top of it, like minion horde randomly. Okay, never mind. Huh. Wow. We actually got on top of that. This dude has got an absurd deck, but we're able to outcycle all of his counters. He had Furnace, he had Executioner NATO, and he had Mini P.E.K.K.A, and we still outcycled everything. Feels good, man. I don't have to drop any extra elixir here. I can just chill. If I'm able to win this game, that'd be spectacular. I have to go and cycle a log here. See, the Royal Giant is going to be difficult for us to deal with anything, too. I might just want to go and cycle a Giant and then try a tank for our Mega Minion with a Giant. But it's looking like I'm probably going to have to spell everything. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stop this RG from destroying my life. I'm going to go in for a Miner, and I want to Fireball this all. So if I'm able to Fireball this Royal Giant, it'll die a little bit quicker. Might have to Zap. I don't know if I need to. Doesn't look like I need to. The Mega Minion's going to put enough damage down that the Furnace is the next thing that I have to worry about. Yep, there it is. We're going to go for a log immediately right on top of that. Now, I believe, guys. I believe in miracles. We can beat this player. Maybe not. Look how quickly I just changed my resolution. I'm like, you know what? I don't know, man. My resolve is crippled. Homie goes in for a Royal Giant at the river to get some more chip. We could cycle multiple Giants here, but I don't think that's a good play. I think we need as much damage down to kill the RG as possible. I'm saving my spells for that reason. Can you stop spamming the river with the counter deck? It's a little bit scary, and I don't appreciate it. We're going to log everything, and then we're going to Fireball everything, and we're going to Zap everything, and Mega Minion. If we can log it all back and use the stun of the Ice Spirit, maybe, just maybe, we will be able to provide enough utility to defend this. Guys, I don't know how I defended that, but it looks like all my spells were able to pay dividends for us. GG, well played, and peace out. That is the hardest counter to our deck possible. And that's actually where we're going to end today's video with this crazy 2.6 Elixir Fast Cycle Giant deck. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, and if you did, make sure to let me know by saucing out a fat thumbs up on the video. And if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this one. If you guys have any suggestions for fast or crazy cycle decks, make sure to let me know down below in the comment section. I'll be taking a look. Thanks for watching, and thanks for chilling with me. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.